Hello everyone, greeting from the Costa del Sol. This is Santiago Realtor, and today we're going to speak about a very easy topic for me. It is like what to do on the Costa del Sol. For sure, my very first place on earth, and we are going to talk about it straight away. First of all, the beach and sun is the main activity to do here, right? It's one of the main reasons for the people to relocate is the nice weather. We have 330 days of sun per year, one of the best. We're supposed to have the best weather of Europe as well, right? So for a lot of people, this is the activity to do here, right? Go to the beach, some bathing, have a walk in the morning, take a coffee by the promenade, and enjoy just a relaxing lifestyle we have in the Mediterranean coast, okay? Also, to be by the beach is not necessarily that you need to swim every day in the beach, but the breeze of the sea views itself, and the nice sunny days generates a very pleasant lifestyle, which is desirable for a lot of people. So I consider that the beach and sun itself as an activity is one of the main reasons why the people come here, right? Especially when you come to a certain age, you desire to live this relaxing life and not to have stress. And there are certain things who provide that, especially the weather, right? We see a beautiful morning and have a walk by the sea. It's a great way to start a day. The second good reason I would say is the golf itself, all right? Andalusia has 108 golf courses. This is one of the places in the world with more golf courses around, especially the Costa del Sol. There are most of them down here. And we also, within the Costa del Sol, there is a place called the Triangle of Golf, which is Estepona, Benavís, and Marbella, which are very, very nice golf courses, and a lot of them in this region. The golf as a sport, everybody think it's expensive, right? It's one of the most expensive sports, the equipment and just to play itself. But in Spain, it's much more affordable than in a lot of places. You can play in the low season or in the twilight or special deals they have from 67 euros per person, right? With the boogie included as well. So these kind of prices, you don't find it in a lot of places all over the world, especially when you combine these good prices and the good quality of the golf courses we have here. The tournaments they arrange and the movement around golf itself is very desirable, and the weather, which is super important for this sport. So the golf itself is one of the main things to do. If you never try golf, I recommend you to give it a try, to give it a chance to try it out. Especially the beautiful places we have here. In By Romano Golf, they have such a fantastic sea views from the course. They have an incredible clubhouse with great food. So the golf is not just about hitting a ball, it's also hanging out with friends. Just to do 18 holes, it takes you about 4 hours, where the time that you spend with your friends, talking about things and laughing together and enjoying this beautiful green grass and nice views is so relaxing and so stress relief that this activity, I think it's one of the big things to do on the Costa del Sol. If you never try it, give it a try, because golf deserve it. The third main activity I would say is just eating, right? It sounds simple, but just going out for a dinner is very desirable for a lot of people, all right? I'm very foodie as well. I like to try restaurants and just to try out new flavors and new food. It's an interesting activity to do on special occasions like Valentine's Day and so on. On the Costa del Sol, we have a great gastronomy offer. There is a very famous chef, world-class 3 Michelin star, called Dani Garcia. He's a local from Marbella. And I could say Dani, and in general, the quality of the restaurants here is very competitive. So we have a lot of offers for these kind of services. And for example, we have a place called Mosh. It's super all over social media, and Instagram is over there because it's a restaurant show, right? So you go for dinner, but they also have other music activities around the dinner after you finish your food. It happens the same with La Sala, for example. La Sala is super popular in Marbella area. They have live music and very famous people been there, like Conor McGregor, for example. It's not is a famous guy, just the first one that came to my mind, but actors and Hollywood people have been there as well. La Cabane was released last year, for example. Is a beautiful beach club in front of the sea with fantastic food, and it's a combination of 3 successful companies, which is Dani Garcia, the chef I just mentioned. We have Grupo Mosh from the Mosh, is an outdoor activity. It's like nighttime light activities companies, and as well the Dolce & Gabbana, the designer. They work on the decoration itself, and they came up with this fantastic restaurant in front of the beach, which is a good example of how this area has to offer. The fourth thing to do is one of my favorite, which is work. I am a bit work alcoholic, and I work most of the hours of the day. This is what I do, right? I love what I do, and I love doing it on this coast, okay? In other cities that I work, like for example, I work in Madrid for several years, and working in other places is not so pleasant like doing here. I think the weather is a lot to do with that, right? And this was also one of the big reasons what make people to relocate to this area, especially nowadays that everybody can work online, right? So it's better to work in a place where you have a nice weather. As well, the population of Malaga have grown so much. We had an increase of 160,000 people who moved to this area in the last 4 years, especially considering that there are about 1.5 million people all over Malaga province. That's an increase of 10% in 4 years. It's crazy. There are a lot of people moving here, and I see that they are very, very interesting people. Most of the clients or my subscribers which are relocating to this area, they come from IT sector or from business sectors or financial world, is lawyers even. So this is, I think that I like what I'm seeing, the people which are coming to this area, and they are all new in this place. They are looking to make new friends, and which is great for networking, and it's great for business as well. I've seen as well new companies who've been just released in the last years, and they started, and they're doing very well, because obviously all these new people which are coming, they are demanding new products and services, which makes the whole economy of the coast to grow. So in the work part of perspective, I love the Costa del Sol because of the networking, because of the business opportunity, and because of the day by day at work is very pleasant to do it with this beautiful weather. Now at this time of the year is popular the adventure activities or the outdoor activities, like going hiking or going on a bicycle. The weather is perfect for that because we have sunny and it's a bit chilly, so it's good for working out or to go to the mountains hiking. I love that. I've been, I think, 5 times in La Cruz de Juanar, and the hiking route around La Concha area, all that in the mountains of Marbella is absolutely beautiful. They have pine trees, and to do this hike on the top of the mountain and then enjoy those sea views is great. Also, to go on a bicycle around the promenade by the coast, we have a project called Senda Litoral to connect the whole coast with the deck, so you are able to bike all along. So bicycles and outdoor activities are a fantastic thing to do. As well, there is Caminito del Rey, obviously the famous one. You can do Selva Aventura, it's a kind of a safari inside a zoo with a hanging tree bridge, and so outdoor and adventure kind of activities is a good thing, especially now in the winter time. Obviously, one of the big things we have on the Costa del Sol, I can't forget to mention the excursions. All right, touristically speaking, this kind of activities of daily trips, right, that you can do from the Costa del Sol to Seville, or you can go to Morocco just for the day, or to spend the weekend taking the ferry with your car. You can go to Granada to visit Alhambra to do ski, or all these other areas which are within 2 hours drive are great. Seville, Cordoba, Granada, Morocco as well, Cadiz. This gives you, because of the geographical location of Costa del Sol, at the infrastructure we have great roads, we have the high-speed train to Madrid, could take you only 2 hours and a half, or you can take the plane and in 2 hours you are in Rome, right? So these kind of excursions, of daily trips that you can do is a big plus for this area. And I must say, this is one of the main things for doing as well. Just to escape for the weekend, to go like a short trip, to visit Nerja, to visit Ronda, to visit even to Cordoba. It's just, you can do it in a day. So it's one of the big things we do here, just to spend the weekend somewhere else, or just do a day trip, short trip somewhere. Yeah. And not to forget the shopping. There are a lot of clients who love shopping, and obviously if you live in a place that there is no shopping mall or no place to go shopping, could not be attractive for you, because this is a very important activity for you, right? I'm not a big fan of shoppings, but I know that some other people like it. And this place has a big shopping mall called Plaza Mayor. It's 44,700 square meters of a shopping mall, a massive place. It has a designer outlet. Plaza Mayor have cinemas as well, and plenty of restaurants. They have shops for whatever you want. In the designer's outlet, you have brands like Tommy Hilfiger. They have a shop of Tommy Hilfiger, a shop for only Ralph Lauren stuff, and all with outlet prices, right? So it's one of the big places for going out shopping, but they have other places as well. Obviously in Marbella, you have Corte Inglés with the expensive brand or Louis Vuitton shops, and you have all these offer on site, right? You don't need to go to Madrid to go shopping or to Malaga City, right? We have it around in our places, like shopping malls in Fuengirola, for example, they have Miramar, or in Marbella you have La Cañada. It's the big Apple store of the whole Costa del Sol. So for this kind of activity, I think it's like we are good, we are strong, and it's growing as well. They are going to build a new shopping center in Estepona City, so good news. The last but not least activity, I must say, is everything related to sport itself, right? We have a very, very good sport infrastructure on the Costa del Sol. One of my favorites is the Higueron Sports Center, all right? It's where I go to play paddle tennis. Paddle tennis is not pickleball, it's something different. We play with the tennis ball. It's what I do with my friends. We go play paddle, and the one who loses pays for the drinks. And we do it normally in the Higueron Resort, in the Higueron Sports Club. So it's great facilities, very, very good qualities. And we have a great sport infrastructure because the lifestyle we have is also demanding being in good shape, right? And if you are not like a gym fan, like I'm not a gym fan, to be honest, I'm not. I prefer to work out doing something fun, like playing a sport, because we have these outdoor activities like going to the beach that you want to look at least a little bit decent in your body, and you need to try to practice some sports at least as frequent as possible, right? When your work is let you able to do it. But sport is a big thing here on the coast, and we have a great infrastructure for that. Well, as you can see, there are plenty of things to do on the coast. I forgot probably hundreds of them. There are much, much more. But if you feel like you want to know exactly where are all these areas, I am from here. I know this place very well. Which areas will fit your requirements better to, if you need some help to choose location, that is mainly through these daily activities that you will do. Feel free to contact me. Let's arrange an online meeting so I can answer all your questions, okay? Have a nice day. You take care. See you in the next video. Bye then.